What's going on? What's going on? We in this thing doing what we does. Everybody, see some people already in the chat. What's up, Joe Roberts? What's up, Christopher Harrison? I ain't really seen y'all in here before. What's going on? Early morning grind. Everybody, talking Canelo deal. I just woke up and seen that, so I threw that in the title. And yeah, I heard 150 million. Maybe that was for like 5 fights or 3 fights. Apparently, he signed for 10 fights, 365 million. Um, he tied up there for quite some time. I think like 2023. So I mean, congratulations to him, man. And that's how boxing goes, man. And if it's too right, it's too wrong. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people want to see the Charlo fight. A lot of people don't want to see the Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, boxing is going in a bad direction. And a lot of people say this is great for boxing. Boxing. A lot of people say streaming apps are the future. For everything. You know what I'm saying? I think everything is gonna go to a streaming app. Which if net neutrality comes through, then that'll be the most retarded thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Because then you'll be paying, per application. And obviously, who wants to see that? But he's tied up with the DAZN until, let me see. I don't see the number. Give me a second. He tied up for a minute, man. That's all I can say. I thought I seen this article, but I didn't see it. But he tied up with his own like 2023 or something like that. Yeah, 2023 is when he tied up. Hey man, it is what it is, man. I told y'all, man. Boxing is gonna continue to kill itself. People act like it's a good idea that combat sports should go to combat sports should go to an exclusive app. To these apps. That's the dumbest thing ever. Because before I talk about the deal, what's up, Fred Thomas? Before I talk about the deal, you want boxing, when boxing went from network television to premium network television, eventually to cable, to pay-per-view, that's when boxing actually died, man. My mom even pointed that out. She said whoever brought boxing to pay-per-view was stupid. You know what I'm saying? He said that's one of the stupidest things that you can do, because obviously for all my Americans, we know we don't pay for nothing. We don't pay for NFL on regular TV Sundays. You don't pay for NBA when they come on TNT, unless regular cable. If you want to pay the NBA League Pass, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Or the NFL Sunday Ticket, that's cool. You can get that for free. I got it for free. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna act like, the brothers are salty about Canelo Alvarez going to the DAZN. We're not salty about that. Most people are salty because we know what going to the DAZN is, man. We know a lot of brothers, ain't going to the DAZN. I know a lot of these fights we're not gonna get to see. So Canelo basically went over there to be protected, but like I'm saying, people acting like the streaming app is the future. It's not the future. It should not be the future. Let me say that. Because if you wanted to, hey, look here, man. If you wanted to watch Showtime fights, you can watch it on the Showtime app. If you want to watch any ESPN, they come on regular ESPN. You can stream it on the ESPN app. Same thing for HBO. If you wanted to watch HBO live fights, you can watch it on the application. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You can watch that. Fox. Same thing with Fox. You can watch Fox on the app. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, and And what up, D Brown? What's up, Joe Roberts? I mean, what can you get? Can we forget, man? I mean, Rosanna. Sorry if I butchered your name, Rorona. Excuse me. Who cares what happens on the zone? Hold on, I'm gonna get to your comment, fam. Hold on. Who's cares what happens on the zone? Canelo isn't on pay-per-view anymore, and that's a positive, man. You pay $10 to see Canelo fight, and you get a month of combat sports. It's positives in this. He did something for his fans to make him more accessible. So when the day he fight, you only can spend $10. You just got to remember to cut it off. What's going on, Blackheart? Boxing and battle raps. You just got to cut it off. You know what I'm saying? If they charge you $20, you forget to turn it off. But guess what? You get more boxing, you get more MMA, and also, it's still not $84 that you pay for a fight. Still not $84. However you want to cut it, financially, this is a good move for his fans and for people that want to watch him fight. Now, will you get the fights that you want to see? I doubt it. Even if he goes back down to middleweight, this has nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. This is what people got to understand. This deal, they went straight to John Skipper for the money. Golden Way went straight to John Skipper for the bag. And so Golden Boy got 10 fight dates on here. I think they will continue to fight on ESPN2. They will continue to fight on they continue to fight ESPN2. You'll probably still see fights on the ESPN Watch app. 10 fights dates ain't that much a year. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't even average out to a year per month. One fight per month. So it's terrible what they're doing to Charlo, but I'll figure it out, man. Deontay Wilder was in the same position, like similar to this after AJ won't fight him, and everybody said he gonna fight Dominic Brazil. Eddie Hearn was telling you guys he gonna fight Dominic Brazil, and they did a chess move in. Pretty much they got him Tyson Fury, and they put it on pay-per-view. And they did a chess move, so it'd be interesting to see the moves he make with Jamal. Derevchenko is key here. You know what I'm saying? Sergey Derevchenko is the most key fighter in this whole thing, because if Derevchenko loses to Danny Jacobs, and it's true that Danny Jacobs is going to sign to the zone, then you lost another belt, and Eddie Hearn can have all the belts. So we expect Demetrius Andrade to beat this Walter dude. We expect Canelo to keep the WCWA for right now, and then the IBF comes down to Derevchenko. Now if Danny Jacobs is done with Eddie Hearn, his deal is up not only with HBO, but his deal is up with Eddie Hearn. He come back and he beat Derevchenko. He come back to PBC, which I don't think he coming back. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He come back to PBC, and he can fight Jamal Charlo. Then yeah, that makes sense. But I'm telling you, these dudes just want the money, man. Don't. I don't want to hear any of these fighters, lie about, it's about the fans. No, it's not about the fans. It's about it's about the pockets, man. Legitimately, it's about the pockets. Legitimately, it's about their pockets. They care about the money. You guys will wonder why Terrence Crawford signed that contract with ESPN. He don't care about the pocket. He don't care about the fans. He care about the bag. Securing money for his family, putting food in his family table, and putting clothes on their back. Canelo Alvarez, he don't care about, he don't care, but his legacy gonna be what it is. It's gonna be on steroids. Everybody gonna forget about Heat Juice, and his legacy gonna be what it is. He gonna say, I made a whole bunch of money. I fought Mayweather. I fought all these other killers. That's good enough to get me where I am. Let me start, securing the bag for my retirement. That's just the mindset, bro. That's the mindset behind a lot of different fighters, man. All the fighters, you got fighters that really want it, that's really hungry, that you can see the hunger in their eyes, and you got fighters that's not so hungry. All right. Make sure you hit the like button. I mean, you got a lot of fighters that ain't hungry. You throw me 365 million to bum bash, well, shit, a lot of us gonna take it. Derevchenko's the next best PBC fighter in the middleweight stable, other than Charlo. Yep. Yeah, they got Derevchenko. Derevchenko should have went on and fought Martin Murray for the title, but he chose to fight Danny Jacobs. He gave Danny Jacobs, what's up, DJ Black Charming Music? He gave Danny Jacobs a shot, bro. He didn't have to fight Danny Jacobs, but Danny Jacobs had an HBO deal, so he needed that exposure. You know, he needed that exposure. So yeah, that's the next best guy on there. Let me look at the rankings. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is thin because you know, other than the Aleem, Centennial, Willie Monroe, yeah, it's really, yep. Yeah, it is really, really thin, man. And basically all the HBO guys that wasn't fighting over HBO, all the other guys that wasn't fighting on HBO, they went over to the zone. We on suicide watch. Why would we be on suicide watch? I cleared that comment and don't block it. Why would we be on suicide watch? I mean, who really cares? You know, people acting like this is the great move for boxing. It's not a great move for boxing. It's only a great move for Canelo and Golden Boy. You know, I can care less. You know, to be honest, I really can care less what happens. You know what I'm saying? With that side, just obviously, you know, you got a pussy a Canelo Alvarez. That's just what it is. I was in this chat. I was blocked for this question. Do you think Canelo has a big enough name to make that app blow? Them ego niggas got mad. Could be. Could be. How many subscribers does he bring to the table, though? That's the question. You know, and do these people pay $10 per month, or do they keep the streaming service throughout the year? I don't think he's big enough to carry it on his back. But eventually, but the trend is today they don't care about who fighting. No, I know Crawford and Tank. That ain't gonna happen. The trend is they don't care who you fight today. And what Eddie Hearn is trying to get trended in America is what he got trended in the UK. Even though, you know, his fighter is fighting Canelo, even though he don't have nothing to do with the deal. But what they trying to do is bring, you know, subpar boxing to America and sell it on the app. Perturbia versus Callum Johnson. Danny Roman versus Gavin McDowell. Okay. Thomas Delorme versus Jesse Vargas. Jarrell Big Baby Miller versus Thomas Adamick. I mean, people saying, oh, I'm in love with that fight. Oh, I love that card. That shit was a bum bash, bro. And people go try to act like and support that and act like they like that. Look here, man. Before that takeover boxing, I will walk away. You know what I'm saying? You know. Says ego has been on the Canelo hype train. Hey, you know, that's his prerogative. You know, I don't have nothing to do with that man doing over there. What's going on? Cap City Sports TV. Yep, only good move for Canelo. Boxing takes an L. Yeah, people don't understand the L that boxing takes. You know, people act like, you know, oh, the LDBC is, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all killing boxing. Y'all killing it. I mean, y'all don't see it, but they killing the sport of boxing. Hey, man, we can easily switch back. We can switch over to the Lions Den basketball community. You know what I'm saying? And then we are gonna let y'all boxing from. You know what I'm saying? Them other dudes, I'm gonna just tell you that right now. These other dudes ain't fucking with me. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. all them cornball dudes that these niggas be hopping over here and hopping over there listening to, you know, and probably bad mouthing us over there and relaying the messages over there. Look here, man. If you gonna be over there playing both sides, dog, I don't want you, bro. It's my subscriber. You know what I'm saying? You know the channel. I don't have a problem with Ego, Dante, guys like that. But you know them channels that be race baiting and all that shit. Like niggas really be doing that, bro. Like a lot of niggas in here. I know. I seen people call niggas out yesterday. That shit whack, bro. You be over here, well, this guy said that, trying to start internet beef. Look here, man. I don't care about what no other channel doing outside the guys that I watch, the LDBC and the guys that I watch. You know what I'm saying? It's a 10-fight deal. DJ Black Charm Music. What's going on? Thanks for the super chat. Like, Ego, he cool. I don't have a problem with him. I still watch him. But yeah, all these other dudes that be race baiting and trying to cut them. I see that shit. They try to come to my page and say, this guy, I don't care about you, bro. And a lot of niggas got mad, man. When me and Moni Brown was going through, and I told him, I said, dude, I'm not looking back. I'm not looking behind me, bro. And that's real shit, bro. I'm not looking behind me beefing with no niggas, dog. You just gonna have to, you know, be bigger than me and get on my level. Then we can rap, but we squash the shit. But I'm real shit. African G, I appreciate it. Only time I'm looking back is to help channels, man. I'm not looking back for no negativity, bro. And other big channels can feel that way as well too. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I didn't pay for this shit, bro. I didn't pay for subs. You know what I'm saying? I hustled the hard way, bro. I hustled the hard way. I ain't paid no money for subs or none of that, man. I got it the real hard way. The DAZN tried to sign Christian Shield for a 5-fight deal too. She should take it if they got the money. She should take it. What's up, Chris G? He said Canelo is safe and sound, tucked away in the zone. Anybody who wants a shot has to go to the zone. Yep, and probably for short money. Probably for short money. I won't want the shot, you know, because think about it. At the end of the day, you got to go over to the zone, and then you got to deal with the judges on that platform now. I mean, come on, for what? And then Oscar going to try to sign you to an exclusive deal to the zone just to get Canelo fight. The fighters can make or break Canelo, man. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you hit the like button. And just like we said, you know, it's time for PBC and them to come up with their own belts, respectively of ESPN. You know what I'm saying? If they can get along, they can box the zone out, to be honest. Because we know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Bob Arum ain't sending none of them niggas over to the zone. He won't even send them a Showtime. So Gilberto Ramirez, that won't happen on the zone. Jesse Hart, if he beat Gilberto Ramirez in December, he ain't going. The best opponent for Canelo Alvarez at 168 is Jose Uzatagi. Okay, if Jose Uzatagi beat Caleb Plant, you know that'd be his best shot at a championship belt. And also, David Benavidez is champion in recess, and they will try to get him that belt. Yeah, I don't want to even speak on Marcus Brown. We spoke on 7-8 joint the other day, last night. I just can't. I'm not speaking on that, man. I've been ignoring his problem. He gone for a long time. He going to jail. Banco boxing. Do you ever see Tevin Farmer and Tank fighting happen? No, I don't see it happening because Tevin Farmer went to the zone, and everybody get mad at Tank because rightfully so. He talk a lot of shit. He said a lot of dumb shit on social media. I was on there arguing with Trap House Boxing, who popped his fucking head back up out of the motherfucking out of the fucking sky, and Southside Boxing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I rather just, getting off topic, but I rather just see Tank fight Burchett, you know, and that's cool, you know. But people saying, oh, I want to see him fight Burchett, Machado, Tevin Farmer. Okay, let me tell you this, man. Corey Lee told me that he seen an interview. I have to ask him for the interview. He said he beat Machado down so bad in the gym that Machado left the gym. Machado not fighting him. Tevin Farmer, why do people think Tevin Farmer is good, bro? Have anybody ever seen Tevin Farmer fight? Even in the Billy Dibbs fight, that wasn't no impressive performance. That wasn't no impressive performance by Tevin Farmer, bro. Tevin Farmer is not good, bro. So, I mean, I know a lot of people want to see the fight because of the hype. I want to see the fight because I know what's going to happen. You can look at him. You can. Other people say, well, Tank ain't in shape, and Tank ain't got to be in shape for Tevin Farmer. Have you guys seen Tevin Farmer fight? He's not that good. That's just a classic case of we hate a fighter or we believe the fight, hype in the fight. You know, we want to see Tank lose. Tevin Farmer ain't going to be the one to whoop Tank. I'm telling you. Lomachenko might not whoop Tank if they do it right. If Tank live his best life the right way, he might not whoop Tank. Burchett might not whoop Tank. If you get, remember, Tank 23 years old, man. So, I mean, I just tell people, nigga, if you had $1 million and 500,000 at 20 years old, 22, 23 years old, what would you do? Okay. I recall Floyd said he was getting pennies at HBO, so the Dome might be on that vibe. ESPN already have an app, right? Yeah, ESPN always had an app. Even before the ESPN Plus app. You can watch stuff on HBO. Showtime got an app. All these dudes got apps. The Zone ain't doing shit that's new. Showtime got an app. You can use it on your TV. You can use it on your phone. You can exclusively buy the Showtime app for like $10. For $10. It's like $4 cheaper or $12 or two. It's like $12 cheaper than when you pay it through your cable provider. Justin Martin, they acting like this shit is new. It's not new. You just limit it on a platform. People, oh, I told you apps are the streaming service and this and that. No, it's not. It's been here, bro. You don't see the NFL going to an exclusive app. And they head honcho, bro. You don't see the NBA going to an exclusive app. You don't see Major League Baseball going to an exclusive app. You don't see them trying to put the NHL on an exclusive app. You don't see them trying to put tennis on an exclusive app. You don't see that because it must be accessible. You must be accessible. And if you're not accessible, then what does it matter? Now, if the Zone came out and said we signed Canelo, I mean, and a whole bunch of other fighters, we signed Crawford, we signed Earl and shit like that, yeah, it'll be hot. It'll be hot. But do I want to pay 10? I'm just keep it real, man. I don't even want to pay for the boxing I'm paying for right now. I don't want to pay for, I don't even pay, look, real talk, I pay for Showtime off the strength of my girl, bro. Because I stream all this. You call me cheap as you want. I don't got to pay nothing for the NBA or nothing for the NFL. I don't pay nothing for Sunday Ticket. You know, I'm not home enough or paying attention enough to watch the NBA League Pass. I watch the marquee games. I get my Piston games, and I got a way to get my Laker games. I'm fine with the way that I get to watch those games. Okay? So you think I really want to go out my way to watch Canelo fight Rocky Fielding or Jarrell Miller fight Thomas Adamick or Jesse Vargas fight Thomas Lorme, or I want to go out my way to watch AJ fight Dillian White? No, I don't care what you say. I'm cheap. I'm broke. I'm not spending the $10 a month for some bullshit, bro. And then what happened if your internet just happened to go out that day? You look like a fool trying to watch it on your phone. App and streaming is not where everything is going. Stop saying that, bro. That's not where everything is going. If apps and streaming was everything was going, then you might as well kiss cable goodbye. And that could happen. But you will never see, in the foreseeable future, you will never see the NBA exclusively limit itself to an app. No, you won't. You won't see the NFL limit itself to an app. All your NFL games on the app. And people will buy that. It's not the future of for nothing that's major, bro. Nothing. It's not the future or nothing, bro. It's not the base of nothing. And people try. What's up, new Fat Boy Fitness? And people saying that like, oh, yeah, it's the future. It's the future. If it's the future, show me the number one sport in America. Show me the number one sports in America that's going to an exclusive. That's going to an app. Why is the worst sport in America exclusively going to an app? Tell me that. Why is the biggest sport in America? Why does the NFL go to an app then? If it's the future, why ain't the number one money maker in America going to an app? Okay, I just want to know that, because everybody keep pushing this thing that, oh, you know, boxing the worst sport, one of the worst sports in America, behind football, behind basketball, behind college football, behind college basketball. To remind you, behind baseball, behind hockey, behind NASCAR, behind tennis, behind all those sports. Why is boxing the only sport going to an app then? So they just this innovative. They just this innovative. They just so innovative and before their time. They just getting a jump on the other sports. Get the fuck up out of here. Boxing killed itself when it took itself off of network television. It continues to hurt itself. Your average American don't care about Canelo Alvarez. They don't care about DAZN. They don't know about DAZN. It ain't enough hardcore fight fans or combat fans to pay for that, bro. People acting like Canelo is this universal star. Like he's in the same shit of what Sugar Ray Leonard was in the 80s. Or he's the same as Floyd Mayweather. You know, no, he's not. No, he's not. I don't even think Floyd Mayweather, you know, fighting a bum bass, like let's say Andre Berto compared to Rocky Fielding, could boost by himself could boost his own subscribers up. I don't think Mayweather can boost it up. It's gonna take a plethora of star fighters or a common compromise ground for the best to fight the best on there. Like if they was able to secure, you know, Crawford and Errol Spence, that would draw fans there. If they was able to secure AJ and Wilder, that may draw fans there. But it's the dumbest thing ever. The boxing keeps shooting itself in their foot. You keep shooting yourself in your foot. You keep getting less and less eyes on you. You went from NBC and CBS, and now you went to HBO. You went to Showtime. Now you going to pay. You went to pay-per-view. Now you going to an app. They killing themselves slowly and slowly. And boxing died. So be it. So be it, Pablo. You want to be mad, Pablo? I won't block you. I won't block you. Go ahead and pay your $10 to DAZN. I ain't stopping you. I really don't care what you pay, because I'm not getting the fights that I want to see. I'm not getting the fights that I want to see. So you think I'm about to pay another $10 for a whole bunch of bum bashes on DAZN? Fuck no. Hell no. I'll find another hobby, bro. You think I don't know that Ronnie Boy Fresh? We all know that, family. We all know that. We all know he got the app. If you want to go pay for the app, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you. It's just that it's becoming less and less accessible, man. And that's the problem. You want to bring more fans to the sport of boxing. What's up, Junior the Truth? You want to bring more fans to the sport of boxing, not less fans. You want kids to be able to see boxing and want to box. I'm telling you, this sport going down the drain, bro. That's why I'm switching my channel up. You see, slowly and surely, I'm going the Carosino route. That nigga rarely talk boxing no more. He doing his thing, and that's what you got to do. I advise all the channels out here to start implementing other stuff in your channel, because it's boxing is gonna die, and I see that. I seen that. Love talking it, but it's too much of the bullshit. It's too much of the ducking and all that other shit. Shakur Stevenson, Tank, and Richardson Hitchison all beefing on Twitter yesterday like a bunch of broads. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about, man. That's another thing I wanted to say. So DAZN is helping. No, DAZN is not helping the sport of boxing. No, the fuck is not. You're not even gonna sell that shit up in here. DAZN is not helping the sport of boxing. The zone is helping Canelo Alvarez and Golden Boy get them fight days and get them on their feet. It's not helping the sport of boxing. It puts another entity in the sport of boxing and divides it even more. It divides the sport even more. You got three major platforms now. Appreciate it, Junior the Truth. What's understood needs no explanation, bro. Salute, family. Appreciate it, bro. And people trying to say this is good for boxing. You going over there listening to them dusty ass niggas that's trying to sell y'all that shit, bro. Like I say, bro, I'm not listening to none of them dusty ass niggas that don't know what they talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Any nigga outside my loop, LDBC and a few other people I fuck with outside of it, these niggas is dusty, bro. Y'all believing in these niggas, what they saying. And I start saying niggas' names. Ring IQ, he the ultimate bitch nigga, man. I swear to God, man, he's a bitch nigga. My man's about to shoot the fade with him. And he was in his hometown, and that nigga hid from that nigga. Real shit. T Street, ashy t-shirt boy, he garbage, bro. He's a bum. He don't know shit about boxing. He just know the politics. He know how to make it sound good. He try to act like he know the business reason. And I know a lot of you niggas be on both sides of the street, bro. I know y'all niggas be over there. Y'all be on the race baiting page. Look here, man. You can unsubscribe to me right now. If you and anybody that's dissing the LDBC, you listen to anybody and comment that's dissing my channel, that's race baiting against blacks, Mexican, Puerto Ricans, orange, white, the Simpsons, any of them dudes, I don't want you over here, bro. And I'm just gonna keep it real, bro. Don't come over here and play both sides, dog. You don't be over there bashing us and then come over here and act like everything cool to get your shit. Because obviously you over here for a reason, bro. Now, if we disagree, we disagree. I ain't mad at it, but I'm telling you what I know. That this is the worst move for boxing right now. You know, oh, it helps the sport of boxing. No, it don't. No, it don't. It just give you another reason for dudes not to fight. You know what I'm saying? Another reason for dudes not to fight. And it's terrible, man. Don't believe me. Don't believe me. I go to the fights, though, but I don't be all there with a camera. Don't believe me, bro. You think I give a fuck if you believe me or not? What the fuck do it matter if I go to the fights or not go to the fights? You know what I'm saying? Flip-flop niggas. What do it matter? Because everybody that be in that media room is fake as a motherfucker. The reason they get blessed with credentials is because they not going to ask the tough questions. Think I want to be around a sweaty-ass fighter, you know, and holding the mic? Nigga, I obviously don't. I obviously don't. If I want to interview fighters, I could. That's not my thing. It's not giving you no exposure, bro. It's not. How's it exposing you to the casual public by even fighting on Showtime? It is not exposing you to nothing but the Showtime subscriber base. When you fight on NBC, CBS, Fox, ABC, ESPN, you get maximum exposure like Crawford got this weekend. You got maximum exposure. How's the NFL so popular? It's TV deal. NFL makes more money off its TV deal than it does some people coming and buying beer. People coming and paying for $100 parking. People coming paying for $1,000 seats. It makes more money off its TV deal. That's where the exposure come from. I can see the players. The best fight, the best players play the best players. The best teams play. That's why you see you're gonna see the Lakers play probably 50 of their games on national television. That's why you see Golden State play 50 games and Houston play 50 games on national television. It's exposure. You want your best product to be your most accessible product. And that's what you want. And at least when HBO offered fighters deals, okay? At least when HBO offered fighters deals, okay? People say, well, that's HBO. I know Al, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm on Showtime. I don't got a network deal. Look, I mean, HBO, man, I want to fight, I don't know. I want to fight Jorge Linares if I'm Adrian Broner. HBO gave me a deal to fight Jorge Linares. Al be like, okay, I'm going to go get you the best deal at HBO. Bam. He did it for Danny Jacobs. Bam. He did it for Dominic Wade for Triple G. People didn't even know Dominic Wade was a PBC fighter. Bam. Got him that deal. He got him that deal. He did. But you think people want to go to the zone and fight on the app? Fuck no. If it was a TV network, fuck yeah. What's the difference between pay-per-view, ESPN, and Plus and the Zone? Pay-per-view is more money though. That's the problem. I don't buy pay-per-view, and I tell you that straight to your face. But the ESPN Plus app, you won't see on the ESPN Plus app. You won't see a Canelo Alvarez fight on there. You won't see it. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo was signed with ESPN, Canelo would exclusively be on ESPN pay-per-view or ESPN regular TV. I'm not saying for Canelo this is a bad move. For Canelo, this is a great move if you missed that. $365, I think y'all said, and a 10-fight deal. This is an excellent move for Canelo Alvarez. Power move. Not mad at him. Pay-per-view it is an exposure, but pay-per-view is when you get that exposure and then they feel like you can go on and be a pay-per-view star. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. When I build my resume up, when I build my name up, then we can take me to pay-per-view. When I've been in so many exciting fights, then you can take me to pay-per-view. That's what it's about. You get exposure. On HBO back in the day, 5 to $10 million views on HBO. And guys to go to pay-per-view, like Cali said, and do 350K pay-per-view buys back in the day. And still do 350K, but it takes time to build yourself to pay-per-view. That's 60, 70, 80 bucks that people paying you to do. Canelo Alvarez did it by fighting on Floyd undercard. That's how he did it. He did it, then he fought Floyd, and Floyd gave him some fucking juice. That's how he did it. That's how he did it. Where did he get his exposure from? Did you know Canelo Alvarez fought on regular TV in Mexico till he killed the fighter? That's how Canelo got his name. He fought on regular TV in Mexico. People knew who he was. That's how he built his fan base up. Canelo was popping before he signed to Golden Boy, before Golden Boy stole him from All-Star Boxing. Canelo was already built up on regular television. He didn't become a pay-per-view star because he started fighting on pay-per-view. That ain't what happened. Always go to the root of the cause. He became a pay-per-view star because he fought on on regular television in his country. Then he came over here, started fighting on Mayweather undercards. Then eventually he fought Mayweather. He built himself up. That's how you do it. It's about accessibility and exposure, bro. If you come up on the zone, you got a prospect that come up on the zone. How many people gonna know who he is outside the boxing community? Let's not put ourselves in a boxing community place. Okay? Let's not put myself and put yourself as a casual fight fan. Not even casual fight. Yeah, casual fight fan. They only watch the big fights. If Joey Spencer only fought on the zone, you think Joe Blow Schmo would know who Joey Spencer was? No. No, he would not. He would not know who this dude was. How did UFC get so big? They was fighting on network television. How did Deontay Wilder get to do 1 million views on Showtime, which nobody ever rarely does 1 million views on regular Showtime? Deontay Wilder, well, you right, you got it. He fought on network television. That's how Deontay Wilder blew up when he was fighting on NBC and PBC on regular network television. He built himself up on network television. Even he was fighting at some point he would fight 6-7 times a year in the beginning of his career, bum bashing on cable network. Okay, he was not till he started fighting on network television did his numbers go up and his fans follow him to Showtime. That's how you do it. I think it's a 10-fight deal for 360. That's what I heard. I seen 11 somewhere too. Earl Smith Jr. said it breaks down to $25-30 million a fight. That's what he getting anyway. They said he getting $33 million a fight. They said he was getting $50 million for the first Triple G fight, but I didn't believe that. No official numbers came out. You're not getting the best fights. You're not getting the best fights. I mean, I'm just keeping it real, bro. I mean, y'all happy for Rocky Fielding and Canelo Alvarez? If I go to this next subject, y'all happy for Rocky Fielding and Canelo Alvarez? You know, I mean, it's $10. So I mean, what you curious about? You happy for Rocky Fielding and Canelo Alvarez? I just need a yes or no. You know, hell no, ain't nobody want to see that shit. He come back down to 160. You think he gonna fight Demetrius Andrade? No. He might fight Danny Jacobs. And then they're gonna pull, and then if they have to fight Charlo, they got to go to purse bid. What do Al love the Charlo twins that much? Do Al love the Charlo twins that much? Big snack pack. What's going on, family? Do he love the Charlo twins that much to really pull them out the rug like he did Deontay Wilder? We'll see. Because then Canelo will have to go to Showtime, and then that will give him an excuse to drop the belts. But that's if Canelo come back down. He might not come back down. He might drop the belt, give it to Charlo, and everybody gonna forget that. Charlo can fight Jacobs. Yeah, Eddie Hearn said no. Well, I heard Danny Jacobs might have signed to the zone, so I don't know how true it is. But yeah, he can fight Jacobs. I don't have no problem with that. But Eddie Hearn is the one that came out. Or Eddie Hearn, you can say who Charlo beat all you want to, or Ricardo. You ain't have to block that. You can say who Charlo beat all you want to. Why not? If he ain't beat nobody, why you scared? Why is Canelo scared of him? Or why is Golden Boy scared? I won't say Canelo. Why is Golden Boy don't want to make that fight? But Eddie Hearn came out and said he's not interested in the Charlo fight. He said that. That's not act like that didn't happen. That happened. With a guaranteed deal, what's gonna stop Canelo from bum bashing? Nothing. He gonna bum bash, bro, and that's just what it is, dog. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Because he reportedly did 1 million pay-per-view buys with Chavez Jr. It's not looking like Al love none of them that much. It's business. Could be. But that's not what I hear. I hear Al take care of them very, very well. He don't even take the going rate from the advisor or manager. I just think it's like they have to figure some shit out. They have to figure some things out, and they will. We'll see when it's time if Canelo come down and the WC force a purse bid on him, and we'll see how much he love him. What makes you think Canelo don't want to fight? If with the bullshit everyone was saying he was afraid of Triple G, that is true. When you drop your belt not to fight a guy, you open the door up for that talk. I think it's more Golden Boy than Canelo that don't want to fight. I mean, he didn't fight Jamel at 154, and he fought James Kirkland instead. He didn't fight Demetrius Andrade at 154. When Demetrius Andrade had the WBO belt, he got stripped, and Liam Smith picked it up. He fought Liam Williams, I think, and picked it up. Canelo came down to 155 and fought him at 154. So it's proof there that he don't want to fight them, bro. You know? It's proof. And for me, Golovkin wasn't no killer, and Canelo knew that as well. When Mayweather ducked Pac 5 years, Mayweather didn't even duck Pacquiao. Get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit, bro. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm not even about to go with that Pacquiao shit no more, man. Y'all know Pacquiao didn't want to take that drug test, man. You know what I'm saying? Was it a whole move by Floyd? Could have been a whole move. But you say you scared of needles and you got tattoos on your body. And then you draining all the fighters that you fighting and getting maximum credit. You drain Oscar from 154 down to 145. He beat Oscar De La Hoya. People act like it was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and he drained him. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Started that weak ass Pacquiao. She got his ass whooped, and he got robbed. How you get your ass knocked out by Marquez, and you get whooped on by Floyd, and you get whooped on by Jeff Horn, and they fucking you raw with no Vaseline in my Ice Cube voice. Only thing he left Top Rank with was with a broken body, a broken soul, and broken pockets and a tax debt. That's what he left Top Rank with. That's what he left Top Rank with. Broken pockets, a broken spirit, a broken chin, and a tax debt. And he didn't even break his knockout streak till he got out, till he started promoting himself. Top Rank put in the same game. People, yeah, man, I ain't really gonna get in Top Rank. Top Rank can do the same shit over and over again with 20 straight fighters and motherfuckers still believe what Bob Arum saying, man. Still would believe, Bob Arum saying, man. But talk about this shit, this ducking and clout chasing, man. Shit getting out of control in boxing. You got Thurman, last time I brought his whole ass up. Porter. I mean, all this shit, man. All these dudes been ducking each other. Now I want to best fight the best. You got on the PBC side. For the most part, the top ranked fighters, I mean, in their in-houses, man, it ain't too many in-house fights to make over there as far as the elite top fighters. I mean, you got Jose Ramirez and pretty much and Alex Acedos. He fighting Maurice Hooker. He's a DAZN fighter. I mean, they don't really own a division like that. Like Eddie Hearn could potentially own all the belts, or DAZN, can own all the belts at 160. Top Rank don't really, do that. They're usually control the WBO belt, and that's what they do. Okay. Yeah, they do have their best fighters fight each other because it's an in-house fight, but they don't have the elite fighters that PBC have. They don't. It ain't no Spence Thurman fight over there. You got Ramirez and Hart. I mean, you possibly can have Alexander Gufic if he beats Stevenson and they can sign and secure Aldir Alvarez. Eventually, that fight will happen. But a lot of them fights too far in between for Top Rank. They don't have a lot of those fights. They don't mind making them fights, but they'll build them up. But you don't get a lot of those fights. They don't have the roster. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have the roster to make those fights. Oscar Valdez, I think he's done. I think he's done as a fighter. That fight with Scott Quigg and the war he had before that, and before that, I think he's done as a fighter. You ain't have to block the fake Earl Spence, bro. Fake Earl Spence good, bro. What's going on, A-Weapons? You didn't have to, but yeah, I think he done. I mean, I'm a big Oscar Valdez fan. He got to show me that he back and he too athletic not to be a better defensive fighter. Exactly. We don't give him no pass. Don't nobody give these hoes no pass. Man, we more harder on Keith Thurman than anybody. We more harder on, man, it was a whole, A-Weapons made a whole diss song. They made a whole diss song on Sean Porter and K. Diddy. You tell me who else got a diss song for them niggas, man. That nigga A-Weapons made a whole diss song for Sean Porter and K. Diddy, man. Ticket TV pulled up on Kenny Porter on Dante Boxing Nation and gave him a piece of his mind, bro, about the Sean Porter shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving them niggas no pass. We talk more shit about them than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody giving them niggas no pass, man. You know what? Ain't nobody giving no pass. I'll say that shit. I'll get Canelo a pass. You know Canelo don't want that work from Andrade Jacobs and Jamal Charlo. Y'all know that. You got all these, especially these young fighters, man. What's up, Georgia boy? Especially these young fighters. I let my dog get that nigga out there probably freezing like a motherfucker. That nigga probably gonna be looking at me like, nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Wait till you go see. I'm gonna piss on your Jordans, nigga. But yeah, man, he probably I forgot what I was fucking saying, bro. But all these young fighters, my bad. These young fighters, man, they beefing on Twitter. They got Twitter fingers talking about what they did in sparring to each other, and Shakur Stevenson talking shit, and Tank talking shit, Richard Hitchens. I wish these niggas would let these niggas off the leash. I swear to God. I wish they would let Ryan Garcia fight one of them niggas, man. I wish they would let Shakur Stevenson fight one of these niggas. I wish they would let Devin Haney and all these dudes fight each other, and they gonna get humbled real quick. Pop Player, what's going on, family? They gonna get humbled real quick. They gonna get humbled real quick. We was on Jared Hurd too. We was on Jared Hurd head too. Don't even say it, man. Now, people tend to forget that shit. We was on his head too. He did some interviews at the WBC convention. I think he had an interview on the Zone too. You know, don't try to say, hey, man, we equal opportunists over here. Anybody that's ducking, we gonna give them that work. And like Ronnie Boy Fresh said, Top Rank had its best fighters fight the best, but they best fighters is Terrence Crawford versus Ingus Kakakaka. That's their best fighters. It's a big difference. Their best fighters is Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza. Huge difference. That's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. Yeah, Chris Algieri, man. I don't know why Earl glorifying that win. I'll keep it real with you, but I guess because Pacquiao couldn't stop him. But people forget Chris Algieri missed weight versus Pacquiao. You know, catchweight king Pacquiao. You're right. They ain't unifying nothing. But Top Rank ain't got no belts. So it ain't no belts to unify. It's either the WBO or nothing. Except for the Lomachenko case. They ain't got no belts. Keith Thurman did unify, but he got stripped. Top Rank ain't got no belts. That's what you're forgetting. It's easier to make a Jesse Hart and Jesse Hart versus Gilberto Ramirez. That's an easy fight to make. They both ain't getting no real money. When you got fighters that touch multiple M's per fight, that's a hard fight to make. When you got Leo Santa Cruz out, the son of Al Heyman, who's going on Ring 313. I mean, you got a close relationship. He didn't name his son Al after you, Al Santa Cruz. I mean, are you really going to make him fight Gary Russell if you don't want to fight Gary Russell? No. You know, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, I mean, fight Errol Spence. Can't make them fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And I agree, but don't compare that to Top Rank, because Top Rank, they ain't got no fucking belts, bro. At each division, they try to get the WBO belt. That's their goal. That's the goal. That's their elite belt. That mean they the lineal champ of Top Rank when you got the WBO belt. So you can't compare with Reggie Singleton. I see you. You can't compare Valdez. You know, I don't know the fuck he can fight. I mean, you can't compare. Let me think. You can't compare Lomachenko and Pedraza into making Thurman and fucking Porter. You can't compare that. Pedraza ain't touched no real money. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare if Alex Acetos beat Maurice Hooker, putting in Jose Ramirez. Ain't none of them niggas touched a lot of money. I don't think neither one of them probably cracked $1 million in revenue in purse. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier, and Bob got more control of his fighters because his fighters are contracted through him. If you don't do what he say do, he gonna put you on the shelf like he did Nicholas Walters. He said Suits is giving to, yeah, I played at the end. Well, I can't play it. I'm a 2-year-old down there asleep. I ain't trying to wake him up. He don't get up, and I'm hungry. Cartoons. Then I gotta situate him. So it's gonna be hard for me to finish the video. Top duckers in boxing are Joshua, White, Pacquiao, Thurman, Porter, Canelo, in my opinion. You know, a lot of people don't get mad at Pacquiao, though, to be honest, because I guess they feel like he put the work in, man, but it is what it is. You know, I guess it is. I mean, Yeah, Dillian White is an all-time hoe. But you know what? I'm not disappointed in Dillian White. I'm not. Because I mean, how can you get disappointed in somebody that you don't have no expectations for, or you already know what they're going to do? I knew he wasn't fighting no damn Dillian White. I knew he wasn't fighting no Luis Ortiz. I knew that. I knew that. You know what I'm saying? I knew he wasn't fighting no, I knew AJ ain't fighting Wilder. We can go all day back and forth. People can continue to people. All right, this shows you how fucked up boxing fans is right here. And then we're going to Q&A. Okay. Yeah, he Dillian White is a hit man, bro. It's people out here that still support Anthony Joshua. I'm not even talking about UK people. I understand you gonna support yours thick and thin. Y'all have a long track record of doing that. I have no issue with that. Support your mans, all right? That's what you're supposed to do. But you got dudes in America that really still support Anthony Joshua, knowing that it's full of shit. You got dudes that's going live every day in these Facebook boxing groups. You got dudes that's making every post telling us how AJ better than Wilder and Shelly Finkel lying and Eddie Hearn got a long track record of lying. You got people still riding for him in America. And I'm telling you, it is what it is, bro. That just shows you how fucked up the boxing game is, man. But yeah, this ducking and clout, the boxing is ducking and clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who Jessica is, man. I ain't even looking. I'm chat going so fast. Mayweather duck Pac for 5 years. Will defeat Charlo next year. Canelo fought the most feared man and exposed him. Okay, if you want to say that. It said negotiations to a 3 big fight deal. Luis Ortiz manager just said they're negotiating a 3 fight big money deal with the DAZN. Well, okay, get your money. Get your money. Maybe he is gonna get the Dillian White fight, but he was with Matchroom USA, and they cut him. So if the money right, I'm not mad at him, man. I'll talk about it in a separate video. So the DAZN is flexing their bread. Sound like John Skipper's going out here getting fighters. I wouldn't be mad about it. I mean, Wilder already defeated him. PBC ain't got no more heavyweights I care to see him versus. I think he'll beat Joe Joyce, Adam Noznowski. He'll beat those guys. Oh, yeah, I'll check it out. What were we talking about before that? Oh, yeah, she brought the Pacquiao shit up. Like I'm sick of talking about that shit, bro. But I swear to God, Pacquiao didn't want to take a drug test, okay? I swear to God that was the issue. He said, I was scared of needles but had tattoos on. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. That motherfucker Canelo is not fighting Charlo. Jessica. He's not fighting Charlo. He could have fought Charlo, both of them motherfuckers at 54 and Andrade. He ain't fighting them. Okay? Triple G was only feared by you casual clown ass niggas. You foo ass boxing heads ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Shakur and Tank. Triple G was never feared, nigga. Ain't nobody ever feared Triple G. Ain't nobody fearing no 32-year-old man that came over to America at 32 years old. Who was Triple G best win? Now y'all done got me started. Who was Triple G best win? Danny Jacobs? I was at that fight. He did not beat Danny Jacobs. They cannot have Danny Jacobs. Don't block her. They cannot have Danny Jacobs, Triple G and Chocolito lose at the same time on the same night. Danny Jacobs, and this is the Danny Jacobs that was knocked out by Pirog. They got dropped by Sergio Mora. You couldn't even stop Danny Jacobs. You couldn't stop Danny Jacobs. You dropped Danny Jacobs one time. Sergio Mora dropped him one time. So stop it, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like, ain't nobody. Golovkin was feared by nobody. I picked Canelo to win the first fight. He was feared by nobody. That was a pigment of your imagination. You believe when HBO tell you, oh, this dude's so feared and He this and that. Motherfucker one shit. Same thing with Kovalev. Same thing with Kovalev. A welterweight came up there and boxed him up and killed Brook. A welterweight doing it had no real foot movement, was boxing his ass up. Face was looking like a red Jolly Rancher. I knew Triple G was a mark when he didn't want to fight Andre Ward. He may resign with them. Tired of these niggas trying to use Triple G and Charlo, Danny Jacobs, Andre. They totally different from Triple G. Dudes is crazy, bro. Who the best fighter on the planet? Terrence Bud Crawford. But yeah, these young punks, man, let these dudes off the leash. If these dudes want to go fight each other, I say fight them. I'm tired of hearing these young dudes run their mouth. I'm tired. I like them, but I'm tired of Teofimo Lopez running his mouth, and they keeping him on the chain in the backyard. Open the gate. Open the gate. Shakur Stevenson too. Open the gate. He want to move up 2 weight classes, fight Tank. Let him. All this propaganda shit they popping off, let them all fight. Ryan Garcia feel that he ready? Let him all open the gates to fight each other. Let them all fight each other. Tank and Loma, I like Tank. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I like Tank in that fight. I've been saying it from the beginning. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can take the backlash. I ain't always right. Official Bud Crawford here say Spence ducking them. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm taking Tank. Y'all can ask. Let's do Q&A real quick. We do our 30-minute Q&A. Why? Because Tank a dog. I like Tank style. I think Tank got the style to beat Lomachenko. I'm not impressed with Lomachenko. I'm impressed with Lomachenko, but I think by the time they fight, Tank gonna have the upper hand. Unless he piss Floyd off and do something else and mess with one of Floyd girls. I can see, people say where Loma smash Tank at. I think if they definitely fought at 130, it'd be in favor of Loma. But I'm telling y'all, Lomachenko ain't what y'all think he is, bro. I like Tank in that fight. I know Tank special, bro. Tank Lomachenko. Oh, they said Tank Crawford again. Nah, Lomachenko ain't shit above 135. I'll tell you that right now. Crawford. Telling you, man, Tank, man. I've seen Linares do some things to Lomachenko, man. I've seen Salido do some things that I think that Tank can do to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Tank is faster and more athletic than Lomachenko too. Tank is faster and athletic, more athletic than him. He don't have experience right now. I think that could hurt him. But man, when I seen Linares hurting him with them body shots, Tank. I've heard Ishe Smith tell stories about Tank stopping middleweights or junior middleweights in the gym. I've heard stories of Tank stopping junior middleweights. The boy is special, man. That's why I like him. He's special. He might be special and special, but he's special. A lot of people don't understand where I'm coming from, but I think he'd do it. Yeah, AB gonna be his downfall, bro. You out here allegedly punching chicks in the head. I think Tank fucking up outside the ring, man. Cheating on this girl, doing some shit. We need to start getting on Big Baby Miller. So, man, I just don't even care about his fat ass, man, to be real. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care about him, man. Big Baby Miller is fake, bro. He fake. He'll get around the PBC fighters or whatever at their events, and he'll be like, "Yeah, F Eddie Hearn." Then he get to Chicago and start praising Eddie Hearn. Man, he ain't nothing but a coon, a big raccoon. That's it, man. I don't even consider him. This dude is a joke, bro. Big Baby Miller, man. He said Rigo exposed Lomachenko. Nobody want to speak on that. I don't know what you mean by that one, but you know it is what it is, man. He needed every advantage over Rigondeaux. You know what I'm saying? Rigondeaux only got paid like $450K for that fight, bro. That's crazy. Have you seen Tank run the 40 meters up a ramp? Yeah. Motherfucker, when Tank go to work, man, he go to work. I just know people don't know how special Tank is, athletic wise, and his boxing ability wise, man. Very, very special, man. I wouldn't argue with anybody that picked Lomachenko. I ain't gonna argue with that. Lomachenko could beat him, but Lomachenko not that good at 40 yet. At 35, he won't be a 40-pound fighter. You know, guy like Regis Progress, Josh Taylor, give him all types of problems, man. I got Josh Taylor video coming up today, man. I gotta chop it up. I meant to do it yesterday. Tank has the best attribute for a fighter. Him being a southpaw, good body puncher, and an A1 counter puncher. Yeah, he could box too. If he has some more height and length on him, he'll be a big problem. But I think his stature plays into it, makes him who he is, though. Why won't Showtime ESPN just agree to do on one thing on one doing Mikey Loma and the other doing Bud and Smith? I agree with that. You know who Bob Arum gonna pick to have on his network? Gonna be Lomachenko. But like I said, man, about the Crawford situation, man, he just got a new deal, bro. And they probably want to fully acclimate him to 147. So, you know, he gonna hone his skills versus they creme de la creme fighters over there. Yeah, I don't even respect Big Baby Miller, dog. I've been when he was talking, when he was at the Danny Garcia, Sean Porter little press conference weigh-in, whatever it was, he was talking bad about Eddie Hearn. And then I seen an interview, him going over to do Kukin Cassius at IFL TV. Shout out to Kukin Cassius one time for the one time. And he would start talking good and start putting up Eddie Hearn. Oh, yeah, he's a good guy. He was just bashing him. No respect for him. Mickey Bay versus Loma is a good fight, in my opinion. Yeah, Mickey Bay is a straight fighter, but I think he's been out the ring too long. Making sure the monster don't get up yet. UFC DC Derek Lewis. I don't know too much about Derek Lewis. I seen him fight on the undercard, man. I probably go with Don Cormier because Lewis' stamina look a little bit suspect. Even though DC looked like a fucking pig when he was fighting Stipe. I don't know if Tank Power will carry the lightweight. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. Trust me. Hey, they say that he beat Albert Machado so bad that Albert Machado had to leave camp like 2-3 days early. Like he dog walked Albert Machado. Tank Power will carry the 30. Tank got power that can, if he had the stature, Tank would have power that carried the 47. You know what I'm saying? If he had the stature, but he don't. Tank Power carry. Trust me, I'm 100% sure on that. And Linares ain't never been a big puncher. You know, I heard Lomachenko deal is up in 6 months. Oh, he'll be resigning back. He'll be resigning back. Trust me. Bob Brim ain't gonna let him walk away. You know, I'll keep official Bud Crawford, man. What do you say, man? Tank a little rat. There you go. Man, that one need to be blocked. Boxing Archives, if I was good, fella. Why LDBC hating on my boy Canelo? Ain't nobody hating on Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just mad because he ain't gonna fight Jamal Charlo. That's just what it boiled down to. Now, if he fight Danny Jacobs and Demetrius Andrade, that'll alleviate the pain. You know, but they already know what it is, man. He going over there to bum bash and hide and possibly move up. If you move up to 168 and drop the belts at once to 160, man, niggas will give him a pass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no hate, man. People see where this shit coming at, man. He don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. He ducked Charlo, Andrade, and the other Charlo all at 154, man. He did, bro. I like to see Gary Russell versus I seen that. My bad. I like to see Gary Russell versus Tank. Gary Russell said Gary Russell might be moving up to 130. Now that it don't sound like Leo Santa Cruz gonna fight him. Keep asking the questions. I got you. I'm coming down there now. Tank shouldn't move. I know he shouldn't move to welterweight. I just said he got the possible power, but not the stature to carry. Yeah, Tank power will get better as he get older. I agree. 365 million he got, Jose. 11 fights, they saying. I heard 10, but I heard 11 too. I don't know about Shakir Stevens. He don't seem to have that skill. He don't seem to have a fast twitch skill, but he got some skills. I like him in the pocket. He's real patient. He got a ways to go. I'll tell you that. You know, Tank selling right. You feeling yourself because you got a little knockout versus a bum. Let that nigga off the leash then. These niggas talking real greasy. Let these niggas fight each other and let's see who really the best of the young dudes. Andre Young, Goodfellow was good in the morning. What's going on, fam? The record, the Hitman, what's going on? Bob will make one of those offers he can't refuse. Yeah, I mean, you never walk away from Top Rank. You know, especially when your contract up. When your last deal, when you got your last deal, fight deal, Bob Arum a shelf if you don't resign. That's why Mikey Garcia was out for so long. You know, Chavez Jr. went through it. He got out. Jesse Vargas got out. But they the only two I could think of. You on here talking about sparring stories, but knocking the young bulls for the same time. Y'all, I'm just saying that's what I heard. I ain't saying who he stopped in the gym. Ishay Smith said he got the power that Parks junior middleweight. So I can pull it up. All I'm saying, if you're gonna talk about sparring stories, then fucking fight. Fucking fight. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Fucking fight each other then. Let these niggas off the chain. You missing the message, family. Boxing Archives again. With the Carson say Canelo just overrated. Could be. Boxing Archives and Facts. 360 deal with DAZN. It's hard to believe Golden Boy ducking Al Heyman. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, you got 365. Man, I'm taking that shit off rip, bro. Fuck you, mean. I get 33 million a fight no matter what, man. Yeah, I'm not telling niggas not to take the cash. Take that money. Showtime wasn't ponying up on that, bro. Even Floyd didn't get a deal like that. Well, Floyd deal was 3 fights for 250 or some shit like that guaranteed. So it was close to that. But Floyd, he got it in 10 fights. So it breaks down and somebody said $33 million per fight. So hey, get your money. You know? It was the best move for them. He secured his legacy, bro. He really did. He secured not his legacy. He secured his retirement. Shakir better than Devin Haney, yeah. Oh, the other Terrence Crawford came back, man. Tank ain't fighting no damn Gary. Man, this damn chat. Let me go on my phone. Damn chat be moving like a motherfucker, man. Had another college shooting. Never heard that college, though. Motherfuckers stay killing each other, don't they? Hold on. I seen the comment. I'm off the phone now. All right. I'm probably missed a whole bunch of comments. Yeah. Hold on. Houston and Loma Air. Could be. Hey, Lomachenko go over to the motherfucking zone. Eddie Hearn. I mean, Bob Arum probably gonna have a hit put out on that nigga. I know somebody said they ain't want Gary Russell ain't fighting. Tank ain't fighting Gary Russell. I think Tank apart Gary Russell, man. Gary Russell said he want to fight him though. Tank Doug Loma. Yeah, okay, you can say Doug Loma. I won't argue with you. No. He 22, 23 years old. You think they're gonna rush him? Nope. Loma moved up. He'll move up eventually. You know, if the fight happened, it happened. A lot of dudes ain't fighting Loma. I don't see y'all niggas getting on Miguel Burchett for not fighting Lomachenko. I don't see y'all niggas getting on Leo Santa Cruz and Carl Frampton, them niggas for not fighting Lomachenko. You know, he was at 126. You know, ain't none of them niggas try to fight him. You know, it's funny how motherfuckers, you know, they was Tank that ducked him. What about Santa Cruz whole ass, man? Don't tell me nothing about a fighter that's ducking until niggas started to address Santa Cruz. All right, I don't want to hear about Fat Baby Miller. I don't want to hear about nobody else. Leo Santa Cruz is the longest tenured ducker in the sport of boxing, other than Manny Pacquiao. Out of the young bulls, he's ducked the most fighters, bar none. So don't tell me how Lomachenko is ducking or you know, Tank is ducking Lomachenko until we address Leo Santa Cruz ducking Rigondeaux all them years. Abner Mars ducking Rigondeaux and all them ducking out Gary Russell all them years. Carl Frampton, you You know, he signed a fight warrants, and now he say he opened a fight with Gary Russell. Shut the fuck up. He ducked him all them years. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I really ain't trying to hear that. Address them before you call another fighter a ducker, especially at 23 years old, 22 years old. Let's address the fighters that's in their late 20s and 30s that have been ducking their whole career. Let's address them first. Y'all niggas quick to say, oh, Tank ducking this guy. What about Santa Cruz? This nigga was fighting construction workers, secretaries on Mayweather and Pacquiao undercard, or Mayweather on Canelo undercard. This dude got away with murder. He got away with murder. Yeah, I thought Tank and Shakur and Devin Haney was cool too, and they fell out. So I don't know, man. These niggas be talking. Yo, do you know there is more people? There are people in Facebook groups that are justifying Canelo fighting Rocky Balboa. I know. I've been in that game a long time. That's why I don't even pop my head in there no more, dog. I might say something on the post and somebody might respond. I don't even rebuttal for what. I know it's gonna be an ignorant answer. Jessica back up in here. Spence, I like you, but I'm gonna have to go Canelo. Errol Spence. Hell yeah, not Canelo going to 168. Man, that nigga ain't coming back down, man. Floyd, I want to address something about the Canelo situation too, all right? Canelo ain't beating Charlo. He gonna get them jelly knocked out of his biscuit. Straight facts. Out of Texas boy. Oh, that's Almighty. I thought you was Bubba. Jose, P Money. I didn't think they will offer you that much money. Okay, I'm about to roll through the chat. Loma not gonna leave Aaron for shit. Yeah, I agree. Shakira is a future star. I can see that. Emmanuel, what's going on, family? Canelo, the most hated beamer of all time. Love it. I don't think Canelo the most hated. A lot of brothers like Canelo, especially before he got called for the drug test. Did I miss it? Just the pot calling the kettle black. You gotta, I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta take that money. Yeah, you gotta take that money. I ain't knocking him for taking the money. Shit, now they come out $365 million. Nigga can't tell me that. Man, Charlo or no Charlo, you can't tell me you ain't taking that money. What up, Tom Bankers? Anthony Legrand, Shakir always talking sparring stories. Let's see him us under the light. Yeah, that's why I said let him off the rope. Let him off the leash. Let these niggas fight. No, Floyd got that in one fight. Yeah, but I'm talking about as far as his contracted minimum was $250 for a 2 or 3 fight deal, or it was $300 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Tank might end up fighting Erickson Lubin before he fight Loma and Mikey. He didn't fight Mikey. You know, he was supposed to go train over there. A lot of people don't know that. Tank was offered to go train with the Garcias. He chose to go down with AB Cancers. I'm telling you, that nigga ain't scared of no Lomachenko, bro. That's another nigga y'all think is a fear fighter that people fear. Them fighters don't fear Lomachenko, bro. I like him, but it's no fear. Nobody fears him. You know what I'm saying? You like even Santa Cruz calling him out for some reason. Nobody fears him. I'm telling y'all learn from Triple G. Y'all learn from Kovalev. Nobody fears those type of fighters, bro. I like Lomachenko, but I'm telling you, man, when Linares drop you and competitive with you like that, you ain't above, you ain't superhuman, bro. And I'm gonna stick by that. Boxing Archives of Facts again, the zone, Canelo versus Jacobs or Andrade. These are great fights. I'm a PBC fan, which we got to keep it up. Yeah, that's great fights. But, you know, can they get Andrade to fight Danny Jacobs? Or can they get Jacobs to fight? Can Canelo to fight Jacobs? Canelo might not come down, bro. That's what we got to remember, though. But if he go down to 160 and Jacobs win the belt and Andrade win the belt, then they can have an undisputed champion on the zone. And that's going to jump the zone up even more. You know, but then again, Andrade and Danny Jacobs, these are guys that never really built their fan base up, even when they was on Showtime or HBO. They never really got a hardcore. They really never got a big hardcore base following. So Canelo might not feel obligated to fight them. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a following. Andrade don't have a big fan following. Neither does Danny Jacobs, and I proved it when he fought at the Barclays Center. And him and Big Baby Miller, 2 Brooklyn natives, couldn't even fill it up to half capacity. So you got to remember that. The Hall Report, I appreciate the super chat. Tevin Farmer and Tank need to settle things. Tevin Farmer ran to the zone. What y'all want him to do? Gervonta Tank Davis tried to get to the zone. Floyd blocked him. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Tank feel like he's too big to fight the MGM Harbor, bro. Yeah, I heard him say that. Yeah, he did say that. He said he'd fill that place up easily. So that would have to go where the Wizards play at if they do it in DC, or they do it in the summertime. They can go where the Orioles play at. Yeah, I think Tank could stop Gary Russell. Hold on, I got an email. Okay. If Williams get clear shots at Charlo, the smaller, skinnier guy, is hard to believe Canelo was afraid of Jamal Charlo. Who you talking about? J Rock? Talking about J Rock? Yeah, J Rock a good fighter though. Remember, styles make fights. J Rock is more athletic than Canelo. He don't punch as hard as Canelo, but he is more athletic. And also, they said Charlo said he was weight drained. Charlo wasn't even gonna take that fight until J Rock started getting personal. Then he felt obligated to take that fight. So people need to know. He bigger than Jamel though, if y'all wondering. But don't matter. You know, Triple G got boxed up by Kell Brook and by Danny Jacobs. So, I mean, they weren't scared that. I mean, people still was quote unquote scared of Triple G after though he got exposed. Niggas let those cats duck Rick and die exactly, and people get him a pass too, and they want to point the finger at Tank Davis. Oh, it's Tank Davis, man. It's Tank Davis. He duck. What about Santa Cruz, man? Let's move back a little bit. You think Santa Cruz move to 130? He gonna fight Tank? Nope. They always let us tell you that how the black fighters are ducking. Oh, he ducking. But when it come to Charlo, oh, he ain't getting ducked. What have he done? Well, I mean, you know, he don't bring no money to the table. Yeah, that's why I don't pay that ducking shit no attention. It's at the motherfucking boxing fans' discretion. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Let's get up to 100, man. Appreciate y'all. Stevenson needs to shut up. Tank will kill him. CB Sports TV. Make sure you subscribe to the brother CB Sports TV. Dropping that heat when he drop it. P Money Gary won't be able to deal with the body attack of Loma. Yeah, I agree. Scott Quick a ducker too. Yeah, he a whack. Jessica said again, Canelo lost fear at young age. He been fighting grown man since he 12. Yeah, okay. Leo never said he could smash everyone in two weight classes though. Who you talking about? Gary Russell? You talking about not Gary Russell, but Tank. Don't matter. Don't matter. You fucking ducker, bro. Y'all get that motherfucker the ultimate pass. Why are fighters afraid to fight good competition? Probably because they feel like their money gonna drop. You know, everybody's scared to take an L. I can respect the guy to take an L and try. Look at Sean Porter. Sean Porter took 2 L's and a draw to Julio Diaz. He still ended up retaining getting another belt. He still got the WBC, got the IBF champion. You know, IBF champion WC. You know, it is what it is, man. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. It's just gonna happen, bro. Deion Williams, Brooklyn Nets. Think we pay y'all niggas Wednesday? What the fuck y'all up, bro? Pistol going 100 to 50, bro. Talking shit. We need to address Canelo more as being a cheat. Yep, everybody forget about that. These fighters go out here, test positive for something, and magically fight fans forget. Luis Ortiz, I ain't forget. Lamont Peterson, even though he got cleared by the IBF because he had a situation, I ain't forget. Canelo, I ain't gonna forget. Who else you had out there that tested positive? A lot of these niggas that tested positive, you know, that we shouldn't forget. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. There's a lot of guys out there that was doing it, that was getting away with it before random drug testing got implemented. Tyson Fury got caught. Fury got caught. You know what I'm saying? Only Tank fear Loma. Tank don't fear no fucking Loma. I'm telling you that shit right now. That nigga do not fear Lomachenko, bro. I'm telling you that. He do not fear that man. When they fight, if Mayweather let him fight, or if they ever get back on track, and without getting put in a fucking pine box and in the jail cell, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. You don't see exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all know what this he's gonna be. Oh, he aged Lomachenko out. If Tank and Lomachenko fought at 35, and I'm gonna stand stern on that, bro. I'm gonna stand 100% stern on that. He gonna fuck him up, bro. Here we go with this Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford parody bullshit again. Hard report again. Ain't brother on the planet that fears none of these white boys. Yeah, I mean, probably true. I agree, bro. They think motherfuckers be fearing these dudes, man. Nobody fearing these dudes, man. You know, they fear us more than we fear them, to be real. I think my dog knocking at the door. My dog ready to come in. This nigga get to knocking at the door like he a human, bro. That East Block took some shit, some hits. Kovalev got KO'd twice. Triple G got an L. Loma lost to Salido. Yeah, man. These motherfuckers still trying to put these dudes on a pedestal, bro. I'm sorry, CJ. Calling out another fighter does not mean that fighters is not afraid. Tank is scared of Loma. Loma is nothing to be afraid of. Why not drop his ass and strip his pound for pound status? I mean, who is Tank fighting? You tell me that. Who is Tank fighting? Because Tank ain't fighting nobody. Tank don't control his own career. And this was Errol Spence, or if this was Keith Thurman, a guy who didn't have Mayweather as their promoter, trying to control their every move. You tell me that, bro. You act like Tank can just go hash out a deal with Top Rank and Lomachenko and a fight that easy to make. Mikey Garcia is his own man. And that fight ain't even that easy to make for Mikey Garcia. So what you make it think it'll be easy for Tank? Tank can't even go fight Tevin Farmer on his own for a one-fight deal. So how's Tank scared, bro? You act like Tank run his own career. Look at Leo Santa Cruz. He don't have no fucking promoter. Why he ain't fighting Gary Russell? Why did he make the Regendow fight happen? But you want to go in on a 22, 23-year-old fighter, but we not addressing AJ. You know, we not addressing Keith Thurman. We not addressing Sean Porter, Leo Santa Cruz, Abner Mares. We not addressing none of the OG ducks. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's keep it real. We not addressing none of the OG ducks. You know what I'm saying? I can say Tank scare all he want to, but I want that same energy when it comes to Leo Santa Cruz. I want that same energy when it comes to Carl Frampton. I want that same energy when it comes to AJ, when it comes to Keith Thurman, when it comes to Sean Porter, when it comes to Canelo, when it comes to fighting young or black athletic fighters. I want that same energy across the board. Do Tank make himself a target? Yes, he make himself a fucking target. Yes, he make himself a fucking target. He do. He an easy target. I'm not defending him for being a retard. But before you call a 22-year-old kid a duck, oh shit, we got Tank Davis in here. Before you call a 22-year-old kid a duck, look at the older fighters that's doing the same thing. That's setting a path for him. And these are other fighters that control their career. Remember, Tank is handcuffed by Floyd, man. Is it his own fault? Yes. Did he do some things to Floyd that he shouldn't have done? Fuck yeah. He a dirty motherfucker, bro. And everybody know what I'm talking about. But he young, man. I know a lot of dudes that was his age that did a lot of worse things, bro. Or younger. I know I had teammates in college that would didn't have no food, no nothing. We'll go out there and rob the fuck out of somebody just to put food on their plate or just to have some George or some shit. You know what I'm saying? When you young, you do shit like that. You don't think about the consequences, bro. Everybody don't think with a clear mind. Everybody ain't been raised right. He didn't have no family. He didn't have no pops, man. So, of course, he going to have female tendencies. He grew up in the system. You know? And I feel bad for the kid, man. That Floyd Mayweather can't be that father figure for him. He more of a competing brother. He more of a competing best friend. Robert Rowland, Hermer hurried up and took off to the zone. Hell yeah. And before he went to the zone, he was pricing himself out. People hate Tank so much because of his mouth. Okay? They hate Tank so much because of his mouth, but they're not looking at the shit in clarity. Tevin Farmer ran off to the zone. Before he ran off to the zone, guess what happened? He was pricing himself out for the Mayweather fight. I mean, for the Tank fight. Talking my defense better than Mayweather. Boy, your defense not even better than Triple G. Them same shots that Billy Diz was hitting them with. If Tank hit him with them shots, he won't make it out the first round, bro. Oh shit! I'm not even familiar with the DC the DC Baltimore seat scene. I don't even know where they would do it. I was just suggesting, where them play. Maybe where Georgetown play at. I don't know. I think they play where the Wizards play at. So I don't know. I just know DC and the Maryland fans, they don't not like none of their teams. The bottom line, Sandy Walden and Corey Lee don't like none of them teams down there, bro. That should be funny. Hey, go ask Corey Lee to do a stream with Sandy Walden, bottom line Sandy Walden, about DC sports. Nigga, you niggas would not be disappointed about hearing that, bro. You would not be disappointed. It'd be the greatest stream you probably see all day. I think he meant if Tank would beat Loma, that will propel his career to stardom. Guys always forget that Floyd became. Yeah, it ain't his decision though. When you fuck the boss daughter, I mean, yeah, you gonna have some beef, bro. They making Tank feel it. Yeah, I heard that he signed under Hey Promotions. Hey blew his shit out. He glossed me. Lomachenko ducked Rigondeaux at the catchweight 24. That's true. Sean Booster Porter and K Diddy. All up in the videos. Canelo going for the bag, man. The sad thing about it, most fans are casuals, and we almost know that Canelo will fight all sparring partners. Yep, it is what it is. That's Renee. D Record the Hitman once again. That don't say that money stuff when they bum bash only when it's a real threat. Exactly. That's true. Tank effed up by all the Twitter. Yeah, he did. A lot of people that like Tank turned on him, Twitter fingers. Charlo should fight Murata. I agree. Murata's a good fighter. He fights, is it this weekend on the ESPN Plus app? I think it's this weekend. Hold on, give me a minute. Let me see. I think it's this weekend. Give me a minute, y'all. Yep, he fight this weekend on the ESPN Plus app. He a bitch made when it comes to Spence, though, CJ. He's talking about Crawford. What are you talking about? Lakers and Blazers tonight. Oh, yeah, I got to do my FanDuel lineup, bro. I got to do my research, man. I'm see if the bros want to play. I ain't going all in, man. I lost last night, man. Fuck. It was a short slate, though. The whole UK juice and Ronnie Boy Fresh, possibly. BJS got skills, though. Yeah, he do. But how much of them skills come from Juice and Tank Davis up in here, man? Shout out to whoever making these fake pages. Y'all got a lot of time on y'all hand, man. What's up, Matt Valentine? I'm coming down slowly but surely. Yeah, we want to see real warriors. Too many ducks. Yep. Peak Money, what's going on? Facts. Ducks is a damn duck, period. Yep. OGDucks.com. Now they ducking and taking their bum bashes to apps. You know what I'm saying? They taking their bum bashes to apps. I mean, shit, I ain't, like I say, man, I ain't with that shit, man. Underrated Darkness, I see. Y'all make sure you go subscribe to Underrated Darkness. Always dope content. Play football. Play everything, nigga. Football, golf, play everything. I'm an athlete. I was an athlete. I ain't played competitive basketball since 09, 08. Tank, trust God, and just stay focused. Yeah. And you will be great. Ronald Fink said, I respect how 7 8 and Barbershop had those talking points on my people don't support Terrence Crawford. Put it on display, supposedly talking about Tank Davis. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that stream last night before I had to do what I had to do. But Yeah, he probably was talking about. I think he was talking about the tank. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, don't preach that. Don't stab your brother in the back shit if you ain't gonna live by that. You know, or we tear each other down. But you tried to sue me though. You know what I'm saying? Instead of coming to me as a brother and asking me, you know, you tried to sue me though. So I mean, don't preach. Don't try to get niggas on your side, and you don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can give a damn about if you get niggas interviews or not. But you know, he ran over to, you know, he put that fake face on for Dane Rayfield. Y'all about to get me started. Go over to the ESPN writers and go over there and talk to them about fights and with Bob him over his shoulder. He talked to them and it's all good and fine and dandy. But when some brothers ask you a question, you just, you know, you play them. So don't tell me you talking about supporting blacks and blacks, man. Don't tell me about that shit, bro. Don't tell me about that if you're not practicing what you're preaching and you're not. You're not. You're not practicing what you're preaching. You know what I'm saying? You ran over to Dan Rayfield, the same Dan Rayfield that put every fucking European fighter on their network or off their network above you. You know what I'm saying? You over there smiling in Teddy Atlas' face. You know, you still cool with Teddy Atlas. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you to your face that you 2, 3, 4 in the world. But the brothers got you number 1 pound for pound in the world. But when they ask you for a question, you just brush them off. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Nah, nigga, don't try to play that. Don't try to play that. Tear each other down, shit, nigga. Like, nigga, you try to tear me down personally, nigga. Like, that's whack. Oh, sensitive ass nigga, man. I heard it was true, Georgia boy. I hate when motherfuckers try to play the tear each other down card, nigga. I'm done with that shit, bro. You know, cause soon as you start doing, showing niggas a benefit of doubt, being cool, and these niggas behind your back tearing you down. So at the end of the day, show brothers love. These are the niggas that's on here, that's putting you pound for pound number 1 when your own company got you behind Ukrainian Jesus. No, I didn't wrestle. My dad, he wrestled, man. My dad wrestled in high school. I didn't get into wrestling. I was in the hood school. We didn't have wrestling. Otherwise, I'd have got into it. Yep. I didn't get into wrestling. But I went to my second high school. They had wrestling, but shit, I was balls deep in coochie by the end, man. One just hooping in football and fucking. Mr. Gillian, sorry if I mispronounce your name. Till someone steps up and fights Earl, all the top welterweights are chumps. Yeah, if y'all didn't see, ESPN rank Earl Spence as the number 1 welterweight. You know, over they own Terrence Crawford. They wrote Earl and they dropped Keith Thurman completely. Seen that yesterday. How is it possible for Eddie to pay Canelo? No, Eddie didn't pay Canelo that much money. John Skipper, one of the owners of the DAZN, paid Canelo. This deal don't have nothing to do with Canelo Alvarez. This don't have nothing to do with Eddie Hearn. Bud and all black fighters must know all their support and get ground rules backing comes from the black media fans and black media and fans. Not that yet. Talking about tearing each other down and shit of that nature. Like, man, shut the hell up, man. You mad because you mad because people ain't people you say you ain't getting the credit you deserve. Well, fight the motherfuckers we want to see you fight then. You'll get the credit if you do what you're supposed to do and fight Earl or fight Keith for one of them. You'll get that credit. Why did Robert Brand start working with Derrick James? I never found out why. Maybe he didn't want to go down to Texas. He wanted to stay in Minnesota. That's what I could think about. Who was at the Crawford fight? I only saw Ego and Fight Hype. No, this is the one where he was at was it the it was an ESPN fight they had. It was an ESPN fight they had. And I think it was Jose Ramirez and Antonio Orozco, whatever the dude's name was. And a few of the reporters were there and they asked Bud, a question. And he just brushed them niggas off. So yeah. I didn't see no Terrence Crawford interviews after the fight. I just seen him doing interviews with ESPN and the media, and then after the fight, I didn't see nobody with an exclusive Terrence Crawford interview. New media, black media, orange media. I didn't see that. Yeah, the zone got some deep pockets. Not Eddie Hearn, but the zone do. But they're gonna have to spend more money to get fighters over there for purse bids, and they gotta spend more money to get fighters over there. I think they're doing a good job so far, but Eddie Hearn's side is terrible, but they're doing a good job so far. I wasn't even thinking about it like that, but you have a good point. You can't play the victim when you don't show none of the black media love. Yeah, I'm not asking for the nigga to do an interview with me because I don't do interviews. I can do interviews. I've done them before. Me and Clout Sports TV used to, and on our little group, we used to do them all the time. I'm not into interviews, man. Do you hear of the Twitter war? Yeah, I did a video on it yesterday, Battle Rifle. It's my last video I dropped before this. Yeah, John Skipper, the old ESPN CEO that got caught sniffing the devil dandruff. Yeah, that's him. Derek said it was personal. Oh, money, old girl. Ronnie Boy Fresh, because they wasn't there is my point. Yeah, they wasn't there after you asked for a fucking question and you don't get your fucking question. He dish you. Of course you're not gonna be there. Now Fred he dying for an interview with him, man. What's going on, Kurt Sugar? He dying for an interview with him, okay? but yeah. Yep. See, you might not want to comment, but where do you fall on the debate between Fred and barbershop conversation? I mean, as far as 7-8 make more sense about it being about Tank Davis. I'm gonna go with him. I don't think it's about the new media, the black media, or shit of that nature. But I think it could be because he was on there crying about how people discredited him, not crediting him. I'm not gonna give. I mean, I'm the same for each fight. I'm not gonna give you credit until I see you in a fight I need to see you in, man. But I think it was more directed at Tank Davis. I think it was more directed at Tank Davis, though. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. And I seen an interesting screenshot yesterday, too, y'all, before I get off here, man. I got a few more quick comments I'm going to get to. It's Errol Spence had a screenshot a couple of months ago of Bomax saying that Terrence Crawford wanted the winner, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. He said that, and I posted on Instagram. And Errol Spence is, kind of subtweeted and said, not going to happen. And all of a sudden, they said they wanted the winner, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. And, Bob Arum say they're not elite fighters. That's not what we want. So Team Crawford is obviously not on the same page as their promoter, Top Rank. Red Max Lark and CJ, you might want to. Oh yeah, okay, I read that one. Did Crawford do a post-fight press conference? I didn't see it. I believe he would have to, but I didn't see it. Maybe he didn't want to do one. God of War. They gave Eddie $4 billion for business, so he's good. I say they gave him. He didn't even get $1 billion, bro. Ain't none of that money guaranteed. They break down to a two-fight option. 2-year deal with an option for like 4 more years or something like that. So they might end up cutting Eddie out, man. The zone might be the best place for fighters right now who want to minimize risk with profit because the stable is so small. You are building a UK fan base. Yeah, right. It depends on Battle Rifle. It depends on I gotta turn the heat up. Shit, nigga, feet freezing. On my dog out there about to die. But yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want. Is money more important than notoriety and fame? It's the question for fighters. That's just a question. What did do LWC and my nigga CJ? What's going on? But look, senior, stay on their helmet. Bud walked over to Fat Dan post fight, but no one else. I'm telling you, bro, the same nigga that's ranking you 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? The brother on here rank you number 1. No, but like I say, man, I was gonna go down there for Crawford fight October 17th. But after he did that fuck shit to me, bro, I'm straight, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be objective when it come to him. Very objective. His fight style is good. I stand where I stand at the Errol Spence thing. But it is what I think he's better than the rest, especially if Keith Thurman not gonna be active. Laugh off fact, Fred is definitely dying for whether he wants to admit it or not. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you want to interview with that nigga so bad, bro. For what? I see a nigga want to interview with Al Heyman that bad because that interview will be worth probably millions and millions of dollars for you, one day. But I mean, why are you done the interview Terrence Crawford? What is so he do interview? He did an interview with a girl one day on the video chat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not down for no interview with that nigga. I ain't down with interview for none of these ducking ass niggas. You know? Richard said you have a lot of boxing knowledge. I think you would have them fighters shitting their bricks if you was to interview. I interviewed Sugar Hill, man, the dude that run Crunk. And he told me the same thing, bro. Fred wants to beef for Bomac and Bud. Yeah, I see Fred didn't like it when he did Sam Watson. Him and Sam Watson was real close. And Sam Watson is a good dude. I don't know why anybody would want to diss Sam Watson unless it was some behind the scenes stuff. But True Boxing Talk on right now, man. I'm gonna let y'all roll out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Don't forget, if you missed this episode or want to re-listen to it, check it on the podcast, or will be uploaded on YouTube as well. If you want to make a donation, the PayPal link is always in the description of my videos. Now I'm gonna put it in this one real quick before I get off. Also, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and yeah, we holding it down there. We're gonna do another NBA show tonight. Blue Blood Sports gonna come on about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be on the lookout with that. Me, him, and Callie. Bless to all the brothers across the way. Shout out to the soul LDBC one time for the one time we gone.